Hello and welcome back. In this tutorial, I'm going to talk about where to use the HLOOKUP function. We have already seen in the VLOOKUP function video, the only difference between the VLOOKUP and the HLOOKUP is that VLOOKUP is used to retrieve data from the table organized vertically and HLOOKUP is used to retrieve data from the table organized horizontally. So let's see in our example sheet, there is a student name given along with their marks in science, maths, and English. You would have noticed that the marks is given horizontal table. If you look at another table, you will see that the student name is given. However, their marks in English and science is not mentioned. As per the question on the sheet, it says fetch students' marks in B9 and C9 in such a way that when the student name changes in A9, corresponding marks would be reflected in B9 and C9. So as soon as I change the marks or the names of the student here, the marks for English and science for that particular student should automatically reflect here. Now, because the table from where I need to retrieve the data is shown horizontally, I will have to use the HLOOKUP function. Again, the lookup value in this will be the common data in both, and the common data is only name. So I'm going to use the lookup value as my cell reference where the name is available. And then the table array will be the table where I want to retrieve the data from. Like I mentioned earlier, the table array, I'll have to freeze it. So if I have to drag the information down also, I can do that and it will not change the table due to the cell reference or the relative reference that we have already seen in the previous videos. Once I freeze this, I can go to the next argument, which is the row index number. I need to identify which row I need to pick the data from. Now, because my lookup value is in the first row, that becomes my row index number 1. And I need to identify the marks for English. So I'll have to count till I reach the row where the English marks is available. So I'll start with the lookup value, which is the student's name. Then the marks in science is 2, marks in maths is 3, and marks in English is 4. So I'm going to take the row index number as 4. And the range lookup will be either false or 0. So I'll enter false and press enter. This is the marks for English only. Now I'll have to look for the marks in science. For doing that, again, I will select the cell reference where the student's name is available. My table array will be the table from which I want to retrieve the data, comma, this time the row index number will be the row from which I want to get the science mark. So the science marks in the second one. So the first one is your student name, which is the row index number 1. And the marks in science is the second row index number. So I am going to pick up number 2. Again, I will enter false as my range lookup because I want to look for the exact match and then close the bracket, enter. Now I get the marks for science for the student mentioned in A9. I can change the name of the student from the drop-down menu and it will automatically reflect the marks of the student which is mentioned in the A9 column. Hope you found this video useful. Keep watching for more such videos. Thank you.